So, question 3, income statement. Ne? I see this is of Elephant House. Elephant House. And the date is 31st March 24. So I know. So what I will do, if I get it like this, I haven't done the adjustments yet. I would fold my trial balance so that I only see my nominal section. So that I'm not tempted to put in the balance sheet section. And then I am going to transfer these balances to the face and then do the adjustments. Okay, so I see I have sales. Sales is 264,000. Less debtors allowance 45,200. I'm not going to fill in the final amounts yet because I don't know what the adjustments is. Okay, so cost of sales, I see it's 176. Now if I look at this, so I've done sales, cost of sales, debtors allowance. I'm only going to work with the amounts under that. And I know the amounts on the credit side are income. And the amounts on the debit side. And the amounts on the credit side, okay, I'm speaking Democrat. Let's start again. The amounts on the credit side is income. And the amounts on the debit side is expenses. I'm also making sure that I see that the interests is going to be shown separate because they're not operating income and expenses. They are financing income and expenses. Okay. Operating, meaning the stuff that goes on in my daily business. Okay. Now let's go. So I see interest on loan. So I know interest on loan is an interest expense. Next one, I see interest on fixed deposit. I know that is a interest income. I see bad debt. Bad debt is 2,000. I see water and electricity 4415. I see salaries 3838. And I see bad debts recovered, which is the income 900. Now just by doing this, you already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marks. You haven't even thought, you just categorized it. You see? And now I go and I do my adjustments. And the first adjustment says, write off a debtor's debt. So I know bad debt is debit, debtor's control is credit. Which one is nominal? Bad debt. Bad debt is debit. It's an expense. So it will plus. So I'm going to plus it with 3,000. Next one. Charge a debtor's account with 40 Rand interest. Debtors is going to be debit. Interest on overdue debtor is going to be credit. Which one of these two is nominal? Oh, the interest. So the interest is a click. It works minus plus. It's on the credit side, so it will plus. Interest is not shown with operating. It's shown with interest. Can you hear how stupid it would be to go put it with operating? Because listen to it. Interest goes with interest. Sort and sort. And that would be 40 Rand. Okay? Then I go look. Last one. A debtor returns goods to the value of 600. Cost price 320. I'm going to do it nice and big again because you guys tend to struggle with this one. So, he returns goods. So it's debtor's allowance, debtor's control, trading stock, cost of sales. Debtor's allowance is an expense, asset, expense. So in other words, debtor's allowance are influenced and cost of sales. They are the two nominal ones, right? The other two isn't nominal, so they're not going to appear in the income statement. So in other words, debtor's allowance is debit. Cost of sales is credit. Now can I quickly tell you a little shortcut? When a debtor buy, in other words, when it's an invoice, your sales will plus and your cost of sales will plus. When a debtor returns stuff, meaning this is a duplicate credit note, ne? Then your... So what I was saying here, remember, I said to you, shortcut. When a debtor buy, your sales increase, your cost of sales increase. When a debtor returns, your sales decrease, your cost of sales decrease. Can you see it's never a plus minus or a minus plus. It's always plus plus, minus minus. Because if your sales become more, the cost of sales become more. Why? Because it's the cost of what I sold. You guys see that? So they work always together. And this makes sense. Now you're saying, but I said debtor's allowance. I didn't say sales on the debit side. But what is debtor's allowance? It's the opposite of sales. If my debtor's allowance becomes more, it means more stuff was returned, meaning my sales becomes less more. Okay. So now I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, okay, this was a return. So I know, because my debtors, remember I said to you, you can write it two ways. You can say minus your debtor's allowance. So your debtor's allowance becomes more with 600. Then, which means you could also have written it like this: 264 less 45 less 600. Can you see? Less and less. Can you see? Less and less. Okay? Everybody with me? And now I just finish it off. There's no more adjustments. So I just finish the totals. Literally, we mark it like this. You're going to have 1 tick, 2, 3, principal. 4 marks for that. 1, 2, 3 marks for that. And if you had to go calculate either one, it will be 2 marks for the calculation. Okay. So, what is my sales? And now, I'm quickly going to look here. The sales is 218, 200. The cost of sales is 17,560. What is the gross profit? What did you do? 520. Nothing happened with bad debts recovered, so that's a block on top. This is going to add up 43,420. My expenses, bad debt becomes 5. Water and electricity stays the same. Salary stays the same. So I block on top. What does it give me? 5. Oh, 13,253. Okay. And then I get my operating profit by saying 43 less 13253, and that gives me No, it can't be 18,000.
I think
It also can't be 13 because 43 less 13 is 30. Oh, you said 13. Oh, yes, you did. So 30, 167. If I add those two, it gives me 2248. If I add this, it gives me 15, 11, 4, 2, 3, less 2280 gives me 31, 3, 5. Are we happy?